I went on Rap Genius to check out the lyrics to Facts by Tom Macdonald featuring Ben Shapiro. And I noticed that Rap Genius kind of roasted them, but that was last night. I think a lot of Tom Macdonald fans might have got into the somehow system and changed some of the stuff. So I'm going to try to read it before it all gets erased by the man. All right. This is all Tom Macdonald unless otherwise noted. They call me offensive, controversial. Right off the bat. Wrong, Tom. You got it wrong in the first line. Nobody finds you offensive. Nobody finds you controversial. Because really, Tom Macdonald just recycles right-wing talking points from people like Ben Shapiro and then claims afterwards that everybody was offended by him. But he never provides evidence of any. Although someone did point out today or yesterday that if you go on some of the comments, Tom Macdonald's fans are actually offended because Tom Macdonald is socializing with a Jewish person. Tom Macdonald. All right. Tom Macdonald says, all right, they call me offensive, controversial. There's only two genders, boys and girls. That's highlighted. Let's click on that. Tom Macdonald claims that there are only two genders. He espouses the gender binary, which claims that gender must align with the biological sexes, male or female, a belief dominant among social conservatives, in opposition to transgender and non-binary gender identities. However, scientists differentiate between sex and gender. Then it goes on to talk about Native Americans who recognize two-spirit, which are not considered men or women. And he also mentions, and Rap Genius also mentions, intersex people. They can't cancel my message because I'm the biggest independent rapper in the whole freaking world. Somebody highlighted freaking the other night, and then they removed it. What they said was that Tom Macdonald is religious and can't curse. But actually, I doubt that. I think it's more about a demonetization thing. See, Tom Macdonald will complain about being censored, but it's actually Tom Macdonald doing the censoring of himself. It's like a guy going, stop hitting me, stop hitting me. Claim, the whole friggin' world claimed that I'm racist. Yeah, alright, I'm not ashamed because I'm white. But the question is are you proud because of that? Do you ever get the feeling Tom Macdonald and Ben Shapiro seem like type of people like if they see a black person coming towards them, whether or not they know them, even if they're on a sidewalk just passing them by, and like a black person's walking past them on the sidewalk, I bet you they're thinking the whole time, don't say the N-word, don't say the N-word. Okay, now I'm going to skip this next line because it seems very Islamophobic. And I just don't want to repeat that garbage on here. Every liberal is right. I don't want to talk to folks who don't get it. Go woke, go broke, no hope, it's pathetic. Go woke, go broke is a political catchphrase used by political pundits to refer to companies supporting progressive causes such as the rights of women, LGBT people, and people of color. These political pundits, as well as Tom Macdonald, believe that support of such causes will result in bankruptcy in spite of the complete lack of evidence. The catchphrase has been used about companies such as Disney, Bud Light, and Target. None of these companies have gone broke. Wow, it's already changing. Pro-choice pronouns, pro-love, you're progressive. Tom Macdonald recently left a three-year marriage after his wife left him for a richer man. Therefore, the term pro-love means that Tom is incapable of getting over his past relationships. But you ain't pro-gun. No one to protect it. Where are the American flags at? That's what Tom says in Toronto, where he's from. He looks around Toronto and goes, I think he's from Toronto. And he looks around and he goes, where are all the American flags at? Okay, they removed this one already. But what it said was that Tom's worried that the American flags is being replaced by rainbow flags. It's nothing new. They're really censoring this. Tom Macdonald fans are all about cancel culture. This ain't rap. This ain't money, cars, and clothes. We ain't selling drugs. We ain't going to overdose. We ain't pushing guns. He ain't pushing guns. He just got done saying that, complaining that progressives aren't pro-gun. Also disappeared. They're erasing it. We won't turn your sons into thugs or your daughters into hoes. Tom references the conservative viewpoint that rap music, specifically gangster rap, directly influences crime and promiscuity in the black community. This point has been repeated, disputed, supported, and criticized since the dawn of gangster rap. It's been debunked. Okay, they listen to Wu-Tang in Japan. Okay, ain't nobody shooting people in Japan. I don't care if I offend you. You so care if you offend me. I was put here to upset you. Exactly. I don't care if I offend you. I was put here to upset you. If you were put here to upset me, wouldn't you care whether or not I was offended? You can cry and you can scream. You can riot in the streets. Will do. You defunded the police. Now there's no one to protect you. From who? You, Tom? Defund the police is a slogan that supports systematic reallocation of funds from the police departments to social services and public health agencies. In this line, Tom Macdonald claims that the police has been defunded. While this is the case for a minority of cities and counties in the U.S., it is not the case for most. ABC examined the budgets of 100 cities, and they found that 83% are spending at least 2% more on police in 2022 than in 2019. Only 8 of these agencies cut police funds by more than 2%, while 91 agencies increased funding by at least 2%. 49 cities or counties, police funding has increased by more than 10%. Facts don't care about your feelings, Tom. I hope I offend you. I ask myself. I don't care if I offend you, he said. Now he says, I hope I offend you. He just remembered what his job was, to upset people. I ask, what would Ben do? Ben, how do you offend people? Let's just keep it real. Facts don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man. I'm the man who don't respect you. Pronouns have become a major conflict point in so-called culture or politics, with conservatives often portraying the idea of introducing your pronouns as an absurdity of progressive culture. A lot of conservative humor involves mocking progressive pronoun customs, including by declaring that my pronouns are seen. A lot of conservative humor involves mocking progressive pronoun customs, including by declaring that my pronouns are something provocative or brash, as seen in this line. I think that's Rap Genius's way of saying that Tom Macdonald is a hack. Ben Shapiro. This is the Ben Shapiro part. The one clearly done by AI. I don't know if you have ever heard this story, but Eazy-E, when recording Boys in the Hood, had to go line for line. That's how difficult it is to you can't just do this out of the blue. So I think a lot of people rightfully assume that somehow Ben was assisted by something. Some kind of computer program. Even though Ben Shapiro oftentimes sounds like a computer program. Look at the stats. I got the facts. My money like Lizzo. My pockets are fat. He is still in love with Lizzo. He is never going to get over her. This statement is a huge irony in and of itself when Ben started stammering liberal in a 2019 interview with Andrew Neil. He's also notorious at quote-unquote winning debates against college kids by speaking fast or strawmanning. And also what he often does is he cuts their mic off and then he pivots to another point entirely different than what the person asked. That's why Ben can only debate amateurs like Destiny, who he pretty much agrees with. Ben cannot debate a real leftist one-on-one in a room. Homie, I'm epic. Don't be a wap. Dog, it's a yarmulke, homie, no cap. WEP stands for, yeah, we all know what WAP stands for. Wet ass P word. It's a reference to Meg the Stallion, which he infamously reacted to in 2020, reciting the lyrics while criticizing them for their vulgar nature. Possibly the biggest plot twist in this is when he claimed that women who need a bucket and a mop require medical attention, according to his doctor wife. According to the assurances of his doctor wife. More Shapiro. Despite what he said, vaginal wetness is natural lubrication, not a sign of infection or other medical issue. He was widely mocked for this situation, often alongside claims that he doesn't arouse his wife. Okay, what's this no homie, no cap? This is some clever wordplay on Shapiro's part. I would add another annotation on whoever writes Tom MacDonald's lyrics parts. Maybe Tom MacDonald. Actually, these lyrics are bad enough to be written by a dummy. He says his yarmulke is not merely a hat, but a significant religious, vernacular phrase, no cap. This point is nuanced by the use of the vernacular phrase, no cap, to indicate that he is indeed professing the truth. If you say so. Look at the graphs, look at my charts. You're blowing money on strippers and cars. You're going to prison. I'm on television. Dog, no one knows who you are. Keep hating me on the internet. My comment section all woke Karens. I think that's a contradiction, but whatever. And I make racks off compound interest. You all live with your parents. All of you.